guys, welcome back to module 2. This is the nitty-gritty. We are getting into YouTube properly here. I want you guys to have success with your channels, so we have to make sure that we go through things properly. If you've completed module 1, then you will now have a YouTube channel. You've got your art up there, but what we want to do is make sure that our branding and our images aligns with the audience. We want to make sure that the channel feels like something that's a no-brainer to the viewer for them to come and watch your videos. So if you're a beauty channel and they rock up and you look like a beauty channel, they're going to click through and they're going to see what videos you have. The important thing now is making videos that they want to click on, and what you've got to do is tap into the things that people are searching for. YouTube is actually the second biggest search engine in the world. Google itself owns YouTube, so it makes sense that we have to come from this point that we are tailoring our videos for what people are searching for. Otherwise, you'll make videos, no one will watch them, and that'll destroy your confidence. You might enjoy making the videos, but the thing of it is making videos that people actually want to watch. And if they watch them, then that's good for you because it tells you you are doing something right. And that's how you grow a channel. And because you want views and you want subscribers, you want watch time. So we have to make sure that these videos are on point. So you've decided your niche, and what you've got to do now is look at the things in that niche and take them down even further. So if you have got a beauty channel, then the thing you might want to look at is mascara. It might be choosing the right foundation. It could be any number of things. So it makes sense that you have to make sure people are searching for mascara tips, ways to put on mascara. There's lots of variations of the things that you might even search for yourself. So this module is all about creating videos that will be found, and that means diving into something called keywords and key phrases. These keywords and key phrases make up the titles of your videos and the descriptions, and something called meta tags. Meta tags are quite important, but not the most important thing, but they are great at indicating how well your video is doing, especially when I show you 3 tools that are going to help you to track keywords and make sure that your videos are ranking. But I'm also going to show you some secret tips on how to find keywords and key phrases in YouTube itself to get your video found as well. Okay, let's go create. Okay guys, so this is where we do our planning for what videos you are going to shoot. It's really important to do this because if you fail to plan, then you better plan to fail. Planning makes things happen. We've decided our niche, and then what we've got to do is we've got to look at keywords in that niche, and then those keywords, what we've got to do is we've got to make them longer so they are less competitive. We turn those keywords into key phrases. If we look at the beauty niche, then we have beauty, makeup tips, and then if we dig deeper into makeup tips, it might be something like applying mascara. The next thing we need to know is there an interest in this idea of applying mascara? How many people? This is called search volume. This is how many people are searching for this key phrase per month. It's very specific to the key phrase. So that's how many people. Also, the next thing we want to think is competition. How much competition is there out there for this key phrase? Is it going to be something that you will struggle to even get seen? The big YouTubers hog all the search by virtue of having a big channel. We have to find these long tail key phrases. And when I mean long tail, it basically means it's a sentence. And we find those with very little competition, and that means that you stand a chance to rank, and that means that you can grow your channel. The more you grow your channel, the easier it is to rank for the bigger topics, for the shorter key phrases. So we're going to go to YouTube and we're going to gather some ideas. I'm going to show you some cool tips on how to use YouTube in a powerful way to find these keywords and key phrases. I'm going to show you a plugin that is free that is called SEO Stack. This is gonna generate so many key phrases for you to search. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to TubeBuddy and we're gonna see how much competition there is for that key phrase and see if we can generate something that we know we can rank because it has low competition. And we're also going to look at optimizing that video for search. This is what search engine optimization is about, and that means your videos will be found. Let's go over to YouTube and I'll show you how to gather some ideas with some power tips. Okay guys, so in this tutorial what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you through some little nifty tricks you can use in YouTube itself. So on the theme of beauty and makeup, I'm going to put a keyword search in for eyeshadow. You can see here there are quite a few things in this drop down here, and you can see there's all these suggested keywords. These are keywords that are actually being searched for in YouTube. So if I click on eyeshadow makeup tutorial, then I can see that I get a whole ream of different eyeshadow makeup tutorials. But you can see that eye makeup tutorial and the word eyeshadow is later on in the title here. So we have the title, and then you can see part of the description here, title, part of the description here. But the thing that we're going to do is we're going to look for long tail keywords. This means these are keywords that are getting searched for, but there isn't that much competition for them. Something like this is going to have a lot of searches. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we have a video with low competition but high search. So if I go to eyeshadow here, what I'm going to do is to show you the alphabet trick. Now the alphabet trick is where you put each letter of the alphabet, and then you can see from the drop down there are potential topics to potential titles that you can base your video around. Eyeshadow, acrylic powder. So you might do a review of acrylic powders that you've bought yourself and use yourself. Eyeshadow as a blush. So you can see that there. Now all I need to do is switch out that letter and keep moving up the alphabet, and you can see that this gives me a whole new set of search results in that drop down there. Those suggested search terms that you can see, those suggested keywords. Now if I carry on going through that, I'm going to get lots more. But here's a little way of searching that you might not know about, and this is a little trick to find those untapped long tail keywords and key phrases. So what we do is we scroll to the beginning of that word, we hit underscore space. What that does is that gives you almost like a prefix to the key phrase. Eyeshadow on its own will be super competitive. The big creators will hog all the search for that, and you will not stand a chance to rank on that. So there's not much point in making a video that was just eyeshadow. But what we can do is we can see this one has pink eyeshadow tutorial. So if I click on pink eyeshadow tutorial and I want to drill down even more, then I can go to the back of this and try the alphabet method again. This gives us a longer title that we can use in our video, but also more chance of ranking for this key phrase. Let me change that out for B, so you can see that this gives us a lot more choice. What we can also do is, if I go back to that underscore method, I can also scroll to the front of that and use the alphabet method at the beginning of the search term as well. So you can see there A, switch that out for a B, and now you can see I can get a little bit more depth into these long tail keyword phrases. So if I click on this one, burgundy eyeshadow tutorial, and I keep going, let's have a look. Let me try an A, and you can see now I get something else there. B. So there are lots and lots of keywords you can tap into, and this is probably a way of getting the most up-to-date and most relevant keywords possible. So guys, that's a great way of using the search box in YouTube itself to find those golden keywords. Okay guys, so here we are in the Google Chrome store. This is the Chrome web store. This is where you find plugins to extend the functionality of your Chrome browser. Now, this is a superb little tool. This is called SEO Stack Keyword Tool. I've already added this to my browser, but the place to find it is if you look for the Chrome web store, search for SEO Stack Keyword Tool and then install it, then you will get a little button up in your bookmarks bar, and then you click on that, and what happens is you get this interface, and this interface is lovely because what you can do here is you can put in seed keywords and you can generate so many different variations of that search term. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a seed keyword here. I can put in multiple seed keywords here, so if you collect your ideas on YouTube, then you can whack them in here and then you can generate other keywords. What you need to do is start with a lot of keywords and whittle them down until you find that they have the right level of search volume and competition that you know that you will be able to make a video that will be seen. So I'm going to put in applying mascara. Now the secret sauce with this plugin is down here in the left hand side. It says select sources and you can see it says Google, but I'm going to uncheck that. I'm going to click on YouTube instead, and what this does, this searches in YouTube itself. I have some wildcard modifiers, the A to Z, that gives you those alphabet methods that we used in YouTube, or we've got numeric, which can be good to find listicles. We can have questions and we can have prepositions. So if we select all of those, and then what we're going to do is we're going to select YouTube, and the region that we're going to look at, the United States has the best search volume, and if you are monetized, then that is where the best payouts are going to be. It tends to be English speaking countries that you can make more money. All I need to do now is click the green start button, and as you can see already, it started creating these key phrases. It took a little time, and you can see that we have generated 276 keywords, and there are a ton to go from. Now what I can do is I can export these as a CSV, and that means I can put that into an Excel spreadsheet. Whatever you're using, you can use the spreadsheet in your Google account. We can also turn these into plain text view, so you can copy and paste these into a Word document. The button here that says get volume and CPC data, that doesn't work anymore because this is an old plugin, but it's great at generating these keywords. So now we have these keywords. What we want to do is try some of these out. I'm going to copy these into a document. I'm going to take these over to YouTube. I'm going to type them in, and I'm going to use my TubeBuddy tool to help me to see which of these has some search volume, where's the competition, and if anybody's interested in watching these videos at all. Okay guys, so we are in the Chrome web store, and what we want to do is we want to find the TubeBuddy Chrome extension. If I type TubeBuddy in there, you can see I get this TubeBuddy extension here. You want to install that into your Chrome browser, and then we're ready to carry on into the next stage. So you have installed the TubeBuddy plugin, and you know you have it installed because there will be a TubeBuddy icon in your search bar that shows where your plugins and extensions are, and you will also see this little box up here, 3 lines and some red lettering there. But also what you can see is under here it says Videolytics. You can see this section here. We are looking at this video here, and this video has had 11,000 views since January 2020. So what we can do is we can click show now, and that will dig into the video and into the channel and show you what we need to know to be able to make our own videos. Now this section of TubeBuddy, what it does, it breaks down the important numbers that you need to know about this video if you want to replicate it. You are going to do your own version of this video. I'm going to look at the tags here. These are the tags. This is the first port of call I'm going to look at. If I click on show search rankings, then what I can see is there are these little green numbers at the side. How to apply mascara, applying mascara, Nadia Hussain makeup, mascara tips by Nadia Hussain #1. Now that means that if you typed in makeup tips for Nadia Hussain, her video would come up #1. If you typed in Nadia Hussain makeup, that video would be the 14th video on the page. How to apply mascara, that would be the 17th video on the page. Worth noting in this, TubeBuddy is super powerful for showing you what your SEO score is. Now Nadia has a 75% SEO score here. You need to get that as close to 100%, and that's by what tags you choose, what title you have, and what description you have put together. Now what I can do is I can look at my chance to rank for these by clicking on them, and that will open the TubeBuddy Keyword Explorer. So by clicking on how to apply mascara, I can see that this gives me a very poor score. Now I mentioned search volume before, and you can see here in the score analysis section here, we have a search volume that is good. It's in the yellow. Now we want to get this as green as we possibly can. The competition for unweighted is poor, and the optimization strength is good, and it's nearly nudging on green. We can also see the number of search results is 6.46 million. That's a lot of videos. We can see that search volume there in that part of the score analysis. 57,000 searches per month. Now there is a difference between using an unweighted score versus a weighted score. A weighted score relates to your channel. With the free plugin, you cannot get that weighted score, so everything is unweighted. Now at the beginning, unweighted is fine. What we are trying to do is we're trying to get this from poor into good. What you can also do is you can see that we have results, we have trending, we have historical, and we have map. Results are where we might drill down even further, click on more tags, and see if we can find some less competitive key phrases to shoot our video around. You can also see that the top channel on mascara, top ranking in this search, is Denitslava Makeup. You may want to open a new browser and have a look at this channel. Now you can see that Denitslava has 2.5 million subscribers. This is a big channel. Also, what we can see are the channel tags. This is something that you want to apply into your channel as well. You need to tag your channel up based around your niche. Like we said, if it's beauty, say we drill it down into makeup, and what if we talk about 3 specific things: mascara, foundation, and eyeshadow. We could drill down into those 3 things, and we would put them in our channel tags, and we would make our channel about those 3 specific topics. Here's a cool way of finding out why Denitslava is popular. If we click on videos, we get to see all her videos, we get to see all her thumbnails, and it gives you an idea of what kind of thumbnails you want to produce for your videos. You may use this as inspiration. But what we're going to do is, if we're going to sort by, if you look here in this drop down here, we're going to sort by most popular. And you can see the most popular video that Denitslava has had is Soft Cut Crease Makeup Tutorial. And that was 14 million views, and that was made 4 years ago. We can click through and see what that video is generating using the TubeBuddy program. So now I'm through onto that video, and using that TubeBuddy program, I can see what the results are for her channel. This video is 100% optimized. You are not going to beat this video. What you can see here is if we search the rankings for those tags, she gets no information on those. She doesn't rank specifically. This is because this is an amazing video that has a lot of views. Also, you can see this video has been shared 21,000 times. It's been mentioned 21,000 times over on Facebook, and it's had 20+ mentions over on Twitter. Okay, so if we like Denitslava's style, what we can do is we can go back to her channel, we can sort by newest, and we can see that the first video that comes up is 4 days ago, and this was quick green smoky eye makeup tutorial. If we click on that video there, we can see that her SEO score is 75. And then if we click on show search rankings, we can see that she ranks 3rd for green smoky eye. Let's have a look and see what the Keyword Explorer says about green smoky eye. This has a poor chance to rank for you, but this is going to give you some ideas of where to get your key phrases from. What you can also see in Keyword Explorer is it says green smoky eye makeup tutorial in the related video searches. You only get 3 of those with a TubeBuddy free plugin. I'm going to click on that and see if it makes any difference. Just by making that key phrase longer, it was green smoky eye. Now what we've done is by adding makeup tutorial on the end, it has made that key phrase longer. That's called a long tail keyword, and that means that there are going to be less people searching for that key phrase. Let's have a look at the monthly searches. Now you can see there's going to be 950 people searching for that every month. And that's significantly different to the previous green smoky eye, which got 31,000 searches per month. Let's have a look on green smoky eye tutorial. That's poor as well. What about blue and green smoky eye tutorial? Now we are talking. We have found a key phrase that you could potentially rank for. This is 83 out of 100 in the score analysis. The search volume is fair. It's into the orange, which isn't ideal. The closer to green, the better. But the competition, it is in the green. That is what we are looking for. And the optimization strength is in the green also. The number of videos in the search, you can see, is 3.77 million. So this would go on my list of potential videos to make. I'm going to close this out and click on some other tags. I'm going to click on makeup tutorial and see what kind of search volume I get on that. Yet again, you can see that this is poor for me because I'm a small channel. The number of monthly searches is 2.18 million searches per month. What we can do is we can have a drill down into that. Let's look in related search for makeup tutorial natural look. This is looking better. This is something that we potentially have a chance of ranking for. Now, the higher the monthly searches, the more competitive it generally is to rank for that key phrase. This has got 20,000 searches per month. This is something you could potentially rank for. Now, don't forget, we have our list of key phrases that we generated in SEO Stack. Now what I can do is I can take this key phrase and I can see by going into YouTube again and doing the underscore method if I can find any easier to rank for key phrases. Now I know that Maybelline is a brand, so if I want to align myself with a brand, then that might be a good idea to do a video with that. Brands tend to send people out looking on YouTube for creators to offer them brand deals so that they promote their products on YouTube, and they pay you for that. Let's have a look at this one, easy makeup tutorial, natural look. What ranks here? Stephanie Bailey here created a video, 3 million views 3 years ago. Let's click on that and let's load up those Videolytics from TubeBuddy. As you can see, this gives us an option here, quick and easy makeup. This video could rank higher. I know it sounds silly, but this video has only got an SEO score of 60. This video could rank higher if Stephanie went through this video and actually added these keywords, this easy makeup tutorial, natural look, into her tags and into her description. Your description shouldn't be neglected. If you have an idea and you want to see how it ranks, you don't need to click on the tag. You can actually click on the little box there and that will bring up the TubeBuddy interface. And what we're looking at is Extension Tools, Keyword Explorer. We'll paste that in there and explore that keyword that we had before. Unfortunately, I've run out of searches. However, we still have the tag function and we can see which videos Stephanie is ranking for. Stephanie's ranking really high for easy makeup, quick and easy makeup tutorial. If you get serious about your YouTube journey. If you have less than 1,000 subscribers, the price goes down. If you pay yearly, the price goes down. That yearly subscription to TubeBuddy would be $43.20 a year. And I think that works out at probably around about £32 to access all that data that can be make or break for your channel. So now we have an idea of our titles and tags. We are going to use those to craft the titles that we need for the video. So now we've got some idea of what it is that we are going to shoot a video about. And what we need to do before we get started is we're going to shape up the titles. It's important that you understand the structure of your title and description is going to affect how it gets found in search. We want to put emphasis on the key phrase that you want to rank for in the title. Generally, we want to keep the title short, but we want to have two parts to it. We want it to look like this. This is the anatomy of a good title for your video. Now, this is where you pitch. Somebody needs to be interested in what it is that your video is about. First thing they do is they look at your thumbnail, then they look at the title. If the title doesn't deliver, then they will not click on the video. The key phrase that we are looking to rank for is easy makeup tutorial natural look. And then we might want to extend that title with a key phrase that might be possible to rank for. It could also be a big keyword that we want to put in there so that maybe 2 years down the line, we could rank for that as well. And that gives us the whole of the title there. We can make the title stand out more by emphasizing certain words, by making them capitals. I also think that it helps if you capitalize every word. Next, we want the description structure. Now, this is where the magic happens. People do not put enough into their descriptions. You want to have a good paragraph in here. And what you want to do is you want to front load this description with the key phrase that you are trying to rank for. I'll show you what I mean. So as you can see, I have basically taken the key phrases and I have turned them into a small paragraph that ties in. The words that appear in the title are also appearing in the description. So you can see these tags tie into the title and the description. If you need more tags, then TubeBuddy can give you tag suggestions when you upload your video. Now, meta tags don't give you any significant ranking power, but what they do is they inform advertisers what your video is about and whether they can align their advertising with your video. And at the end of the day, YouTube is about selling ads on top of videos. So it makes sense that YouTube would promote the videos that have the most meta tag relevance to the advertiser's needs. Now that you know how to set up your title, your description, and your meta tags, where to find those tags, now it is time to start gathering ideas for your videos. It is time to start documenting these things. Set up a Google spreadsheet, set up whatever it is that you have. Get a book, write them down. And if you get any inspiration off other channels, write them down. Copy the data. Data is super important. You need all this data because it's going to guide you to make successful videos. So now you have your titles and your descriptions and your meta tags. This is going to help you with next week's tutorial on creating thumbnails. What I want you to do is I want you to generate at least 5 video ideas before we get into creating the thumbnails. Okay, I'll see you in the next tutorial.